Hello and welcome to another edition of Sarcoidosis Sunday. Happy New Year. I don't think I've been on here since the New Year started. Oh, got my badge there. Doing a little open house work today as well. Just wanted to come to you real quick and on the subject of insurance. As the new year started, I'm official. So insurance, disability, I got a couple subjects that I'm going to go through over the next couple weeks with you guys as I learn and grow. And again, I just want to share, so if anybody comes to this step, they know someone who's went through it. And if you know anybody that needs to reach out to me, feel free. Social media, just tag me or DM me or something, and I'm willing to share my journey to try to help your journey. As of January 1, basically, I'm in an insurance limbo. And why I say insurance limbo is I working for the company I was working for, they released me to total and permanent disability as of, I was notified a few days after they notified everyone else, which really shortened this timeline on top of being the holiday season. So to be released a few days before Christmas, and you need to contact people, and everybody's on vacation, and then insurance ran out on the 31st. So with that being said, there's a new understanding of what those without insurance or underinsured go through. And again, this why of sarcoidosis awareness, it also makes me understand that I need to bring some light to just the healthcare crisis. My infusions are supposed to be every 4 weeks currently, until I get to a state of the ability to just be on a maintenance dose. Right now, we're still just working on getting everything to calm down. And that treatment is about $5,000 every 4 weeks. At least the number I would see on my old bill, and then I would see what my copay contribution would be. And I know that I'm blessed to have that. So to come January, and I was supposed to have that infusion on the first Friday, but again, being quote unquote dropped from my current status because the company policy was they hold insurance to the end of that month. But again, unable to get answers, put me in a bad spot. So it actually put me in a spot where some are, where you're not insured, or the Remicade, which is I'm currently on, isn't covered. And that's really why I say limbo, because I need to make the proper decision to make sure that the new insurance policy does cover. So that's what I'm working on. But when we go to insurance, and I said I was going to talk about this again on open enrollment season. Again, I do have it in my calendar to make sure. So one of the things I would say is, if your insurance is changing, or you're a person like myself that's currently employed, that was currently employed and will be moving on to, they're probably going to put you out on disability for any reason. Anybody that goes to a disability standpoint, and we'll talk about the disability rules, especially with this going on as well. If you're going to go to that point, every company should have some sort of process to exit you out. I don't feel like that process was done smoothly with me. And I would, I'm a guy, if you know me, I don't like to allow a lot of stuff to work me up, but I had learned through my support circle, that I also you can't allow people to walk over you either. So make sure you ask the questions, what is the process? How is this going to go? What are the next steps? And document that process via email, making your notes. Like I did that, so I'm good there. But I also went to the open market because they have given me my information. Now the rates are extremely high compared to what I can find on the open market. So I'm not understanding, if I'm receiving a certain retiree benefit, why it would be so high. But if I did not educate myself on what the, going to Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield myself looked like, I wouldn't even know if this was high or not. So in this entire process with any condition that you're going through as far as health and changing in work status, back when I first started this, I talked about the insomnia days and how maybe sarcoidosis is just going to make me an entrepreneur. Well, here we are. But just continue to educate yourself. If you got a next step that's coming, I like to be proactive, and just ask the questions up front. Do your own research. So what I did was I called and on the open market, found a class, told them my current insurance information, gave them the group number, then asked what program, best was the closest to that. They told me that. Then I called all my current doctors, because in the middle of treatment, you don't want to have to change somebody because insurance changed. And if you can control that, I feel this is the process that I took to control that. I found a program, then I called and asked if all my doctors, I found the 2 or 3 that I liked and called and make sure all my doctors were accepted that one. And then I ended up with the one plan where everybody was on it. Some were tier 1 and tier 2. So make sure to take your insurance, those who are insured, in your own hands. Those who are underinsured, you have to try to make sure that your primary people are at least in your insurance program. And, as I see now, how quickly, if you're not insured, you could be bankrupt. So I get this whole, I have a deeper understanding or a deeper interest in the whole healthcare thing now. So that's my edition of Sarcoidosis Sunday. I'm going to come back again on upcoming one and just talk about the transition into disability and, what are the rules, what can I do and what can I do as far as, because, the income is different. So the lifestyle has to change, and there's limitations. All right. Talk to you soon.